The average price of a house in America at the start of the 21st century was roughly $120,000. The average price of a house in America nowadays, in 2024, is $420,000. This is roughly 3.5 times higher than what it was in the year 2000. The housing market on average has increased by 300 to 400% in the last 25 years, and America is not alone on this. The average property price in the UK was $85,000 in the year 2000, and now it is at an average of $280,000. This is also 3.5 times higher than what it was in the year 2000. This is the case for the majority of the major cities across the Western world. So what happened? How did the housing crisis get so bad? Who are the ones that are being hurt the most? And most importantly, how can we beat the housing market? Find out how in this episode of Finance Matters. So what happened? How did the world get into this mess? Well, it's pretty simple. There isn't enough houses for everyone. It's basic supply and demand. More people want to buy houses each year, and there are less construction companies that are building affordable houses. Emphasis on the word affordable. Across many countries we see a trend of housing prices skyrocket while wages are still stagnant. Let's take the UK as an example. This orange line represents the average house cost, while the blue line represents the average annual salary. It is now becoming very clear why this is such a massive problem for young people trying to get houses. So why don't they just build more houses then? Well, it's easier said than done. Let's take the UK as an example again. In the UK, to build anything, even if it's just a house for your family, you need planning permission from the UK government. They tend to approve larger planned developments than single buildings on new land. And a lot of the time the locals in the area would oppose these new buildings for a number of reasons. The first reason is more houses in their area would devalue their homes. Another reason is they don't want to deal with all the construction involved in building new houses, and also a lot of these homeowners are from an older generation and they tend to complain about a lot of things in general. Because of this, a committee can come together and stop the planning of affordable homes. This leads to less houses being built as the demand keeps on growing. Another reason for the rising house prices is the fact that homes are a great investment asset, and this has led to the top 1% that are buying up large percentages of the available houses simply just to make a profit, and at the same time they are pricing regular people out of buying homes. Companies are doing this as well. Many companies are purchasing entire apartment buildings and only renting them out to their own employees. This is another factor that leads to prices going up for regular people. So who are the people that are suffering the most from this? Well, it's you. People under the age of 40 are the ones that are most affected by this, and for you, buying a home or an apartment will be a lot more difficult than your parents or your grandparents. And it seems that nowadays a lot of governments, whether it's in the UK, America, all throughout Europe or Australia, these governments are not doing anything for young people, and young people are the ones that are getting priced out of all of these houses. So how can we as a society fix the housing crisis? To do so, a couple things must be done. First of all, we need to increase the housing supply. We need to promote development and also streamline the approval process. We need to promote affordable housing with rent control, subsidised housing for low-income families, and also inclusionary zoning. What inclusionary zoning is, it's basically putting affordable houses among higher end properties. Down payment assistance programs are also great, and I think mortgage companies in general need to be taking less interest on homes because it's just getting out of control these days. We need to support vulnerable populations by extending financial and supportive services and also permanent supportive housing programs. We need to innovate on our building techniques as well, higher quality machinery to construct houses while also keeping costs down. Just take China as an example. China built a hospital worth over $1 billion during the pandemic, and it only took them 6 days to complete. If this was in America, if this was in the UK, it would take months and months, maybe even years to complete. So what can you do to beat the housing market yourself? There are a number of different things that you can do to save and make money from the housing market. And these tips will be mainly beneficial to many of my younger viewers. The first thing is relocating altogether. The fact of the matter is some places are just more expensive than others, and some countries do not pay their people enough to live a comfortable life. So relocating to a more affordable country with a higher salary is a good option. Okay, let's do an example now. This is what £1,000 gets you in the heart of London. As you can see, it's just a tiny studio apartment with a tiny bathroom attached to it. It looks terrible and it's on kind of a dangerous street as well, and this costs £1,000 and it's the lowest that I could find in the heart of London. Now let's go over to Bali. This is a 2-bedroom villa for the exact same price with a private pool as well. So which would you rather live in? Would you rather live in a dangerous street in London for £1,000 in a tiny studio apartment, or would you rather live in a 2-bedroom villa in Bali? Another good option is to build your own home. This might seem a little bit ridiculous, but this is what a lot of young people are doing nowadays. Van life is a great example of this. People are buying vans and turning them into mini homes with electricity and solar panels, and also running waters with bathrooms. People are building these mini homes on wheels for less than $30,000 overall. There are apartments around the same size that are 10 times more expensive, and with a van you can live wherever you want. There are downsides to this as well, as it takes a lot of work to build one of these. They are really just meant for one person as well, and you need to be used to living in a small living space. But if you live in London, then that shouldn't be a problem for you. Looking at the apartment we already looked at, it's probably less than the size of a van. But let's say you don't want to relocate country and you don't want to build your own home. Then what can you do in terms of buying your first house? Whether it's for you or your family, or if you just want to get started into real estate, what can you do? The harsh reality is the housing market is just going up and up and up, and you will need to pay a large sum of money to afford your first house, especially if it is an expensive city. And if you get a mortgage, well then the mortgage companies are just going to rip you off with mortgages at ridiculous interest rates. The truth is, you need to increase your income. However, as I showed in the earlier video, normal 9-to-5 jobs with the current salaries are falling way below the prices of homes. The truth is, whether you work in a standard office job, or if you're a builder, a teacher, an engineer, whatever 9-to-5 job you work at, you do not get paid what you are worth, and you are being taken advantage of by a system that has failed young people in particular. And if you are a student, you are studying to work in a system that will fail you as well. So how can you escape this vicious cycle? You need to think outside the box. You need to be your own boss, and you need to make up your own money, and you need to make a lot of it in order for you to be able to afford your home for your future family. Luckily for you, you have the greatest tool of all time for making money, and is available to anyone free of charge. It's the internet. Making money on the internet is as easy as it's ever been, but a lot of people do not know where to look and how to get started. Not to worry, as I have the perfect solution for you guys. Here at Finance Matters, we offer an educational program with one goal in mind, which is helping you make more money and save money, all from your phone or computer. In our program, you can learn how to make money from real estate investing, investing in stocks, dividend investing as well. We also have affiliate marketing, generating passive income, making money online with AI, and we even have a section that guides you in making your first $1,000 all online from your phone or computer. That means if you are willing to put in the work required, it is very likely that you will make a profit from this course, while also gaining the skills that will last you a lifetime. We offer much more subjects, and more are being added each month. Signing up is straightforward and easy. All you have to do is go down into the first link in the description and you'll be led to my page here. Just click on the Join Now button and you'll be able to pay by PayPal or directly by card. And if you are someone that is on a tighter budget at the moment, not to worry, as we also offer a monthly payment plan. The purpose of the course in general is for all of our users to make a profit with it and also gain the knowledge from this course. Right now is the best time to join and make a profit with us, as there's currently a limited time only 50% off sale. And you can take advantage of the sale just by going down into the description and signing up now. Don't give in to a broken system that is trying to make you homeless, and a system that does not pay what you are worth. Be your own boss, and it's only one click away. Click the first link down below in the description now to get started. Let me guys know down in the comments down below, what are your plans for the housing crisis? Do you want to rent a place? Are you looking to buy a place? Let me know in the comments down below. And make sure to drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel as well, as we're having a lot more videos coming up soon. The next video is going to be on Donald Trump and how he made his billions. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see that video.